Well, I have been on YouTube hiatus, and let me tell you, in Virginia right now, it is hotter than you know what. And it's not even just the hot, it's humid. It is so disgustingly humid here right now. But I wanted to take you around the mini homestead, show you what's going on. We have a lot of fun little things going on, so I wanted to share them with you. My garden back here, I've been working on it. You can see this bed I've actually cleaned out from all of my spring stuff. So I'm actually starting on late summer stuff right now. This bed right here, I think I'm just going to put more beets in it because I didn't really plant a lot of beets. So the whole thing is going to be beets. And then those will grow, really quick, and then we'll pull those out and we'll do our fall in that bed. But anyhow, let's get started with everything else. So these are our green beans. Yep, they're small little green beans. But listen, we failed the first time. I failed the first time. I planted green beans, and over here I had all my cabbage and kale and stuff. But the moths ate the cabbage really horribly, and then they moved over to the green beans. So these green beans have been replanted. They're growing well. They go all the way back to the side. Over here, these are actually wild strawberries. This whole thing is wild strawberries. I promise you it's not weeds. That over there is. I gotta pull that out. But these I let grow because wild strawberries are wonderful. Yes, they are edible, and yes, they are medicinal as well. So we'll go over that one day soon. I have got lots of tomatoes growing. I know this is just one plant, but I pulled up some onions. I'm going to leave the rest to get bigger. I've got carrots growing over there. Got my plants, my pepper plants. Those topsy-turvies have about probably 10 pepper plants each in there. So I've got 20 pepper plants that are just growing good. That's my little strawberry plant over there. We don't eat a lot of strawberries, but he did good this year. We got lots of tomato plants going on. Now these are in our containers. Yep, container gardening does work. Works very well for us. As you can tell, we live on a very steep hillside. Okay, so container gardening is really our only option. And it works for us here. We're only on a half acre. We could do a lot on a half acre, but we've got lots of things growing. We've actually already eaten a lot of cherry tomatoes. These are just ripening up. I've got some of my ugly tomatoes growing. They'll be purplish and blackish. And then I've got like a beefsteak tomato over there. This plant right here, you can see I'm letting it grow. And I'm going to tell you why. Tomatoes are actually a vine, which a lot of people don't really think about or realize. I didn't think about it until my dad mentioned it to me one day. My dad was an avid gardener. He always gardened, had a successful garden every year. He was an avid gardener, and he's taught me some things along the way. And so my father has actually allowed tomatoes to grow the way they were meant to grow, which was as a vine rather than as a stalky up and down tree, basically. And then they grew along the ground like a vine would, like a melon or a watermelon or cucumbers, and they grew very well. That's what I'm experimenting with this year. That tomato plant, this tomato plant back here, in this white one, I'm letting it grow. Now it is finding its way. It has actually climbed up and grown all the way up this cage right here. I have not staked it up. I have not tied it up. It has done it all on its own. So I wanted to share that with you guys. I do have my other tomato plants staked up, you can see, which is easier for me to keep things organized. But tomato plants are not, they grow very much like a vine because they are a vine. That's what we call tomatoes on the vine. So I want to share that with you. That might be some information you might not have heard before. So there's that. You're not going to be able to see these very well. My herbs are doing really good. I had to move them down here from our deck because we're in the process of painting our deck, and I'm going to show you that. So all of this has been power washed. And here's our brand new deck color that we're painting. Ain't it pretty? My husband is doing a great job. This is what it looked like before. Over here. And this is what it's going to look like now. So we're really excited about that. We're doing lots of jobs here because we did buy a fixer-upper, which needs to be fixed up. So this is just one of our many projects. I will show you another project that he's working on, which is that nice little patio area down there. He's doing a great job on that. That's where our smoker and stuff will be. Our grill, we might keep it up here on the top deck, but we'll probably put it down there on the bottom. We also have a second part deck. We have a 2-level deck. And this part is down where I've done videos before, down where our homestead is, the backyard. And it's really nice. It's going to be a really nice place, a really nice area. Up here at the top, we're actually going to string some antique vintage lights so that we can have an outside space at night too. Alright, I'll take you down to the homestead so you can see what's going on down there. Mama hen hatched 2 of the sweetest little babies you ever did see. These little babies are from our stock. And they are so cute. She's such a good mama. Now, basically before I'd given her about 5 eggs, of fault of my own, her straw had apparently gotten shallow, and at some point I guess her eggs were laying on hard nesting box, and they the first batch got crushed. But these guys, I gave her 2. They hatched like clockwork. They did a good job. And Mama Hen is doing a really good job protecting them. Yep, they are integrated into our flock already. Hey, Lizzie. Hi, Liz. Miss Chatterbox over here. Lizzie's still doing well. Aren't you, Liz? Everyone just loves the chickie babies. As you can see, they're actually so used to being with the flock, they can even kind of stay away from mom a little bit. We also have our incubator babies. And they're here in this little mini coop that we have set up. There is a heat lamp in here, but actually this is just a regular light bulb because it's so hot here. When it gets really cold, we will put the heat lamp back in. They're doing great. We have our little quail in there. Let's see if I can get closer. We have 4 little quail, 3 little Appalachian babies. Those are our little chicks from Patera over at Appalachia's Homestead. They're doing good. What are you doing, Mama? Oh, looky here what we have. Our little baby bunnies. They are out and about. Aren't they? Esther's babies are doing really, really good. Little sleepyhead right here. We are really enjoying them. They're the cutest things you ever will see. We do have 3 broken black otter babies and 1 black otter baby. He was the runt, so he's still trying to catch up. So that's what's happening around here. I am really busy with work, so I'm so sorry that I'm not posting more videos and things on YouTube and Pinterest and Facebook and Instagram. You know how hard it is to keep up with all that stuff. And that's my job, to do this stuff for other people. But I do want to tell you, I am finally in the process of finishing our generational family cookbook. Yay! That's gonna, hopefully, fingers crossed, I'm gonna have that on pre-order by the end of July. If not, the beginning of August. I'm really hopeful. I do encourage you to subscribe to our newsletter on our website, thefuelhomestead.com, so that I can send you email updates when that is ready to be pre-ordered. Yes, it is going to be printed, so yes, you can have a nice, good, hard printed copy in hand. Guessing around like 300 pages, but we'll have to wait and see. I haven't even finished it yet. I'm not even halfway through, but I'm going to try to push myself and get it done. So we'll see how that goes. But it's just a cookbook about generational recipes in our family, the holidays, you know, my favorite times as a kid, and now the baton. This is what happens when you live in the woods. Trees fall down and you have to be prepared at all times. Anyhow, sorry, I collect my thoughts again because I was for sure there's a bear coming after me. Anyhow, serious, in all seriousness now. Let's get serious. Gosh. I don't even remember what I was saying. Anyhow, it's a book about our holidays, memories, generational recipes that we've found and discovered. Recipes from my grandma, her mom, recipes from my generation now, my cousins, my aunts, my uncles, you know, all that stuff. So I'm really excited about that. That's going to be the first book that's published. The second book that's going to be published is probably going to be the All Natural Homestead Rabbit book. So I'll let you know about that when that's done. It's probably not going to be... I'm probably not going to have time to work on that until this winter. So it's probably going to be like a next spring book when everybody's getting their rabbits. Whoa. I think that's it from me today. Again, Behemoth wants to speak and you need to listen. Again, we are just trucking along over here doing daily life. I do have life that I live and work that I have to do. So this YouTube thing and blog thing is going to kind of be put on hold during the busy seasons, which is summertime. So please bear with me. I promise I'm not gone. Please continue to send me your suggestions and questions. I will get to them as soon as I can. And that's it. Talk to you soon. Bye.